Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Tries a shot! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the shot! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Was there ever any... Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Stood up well to him there. Some good work on the right flank here. Turns back here, probably the best option. Borussia Dortmund ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Pass is just off target. Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Totti. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Hazard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has been cut short. And it's Gullit. Now it's Alvarez. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cruyff. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Van der Ven deals with that comfortably. Nicely shaped ball. That has not gone well. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Totti. It's Totti! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Great chance here from position A1. Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gullit with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And this is Bale. And reclaimed it in a trice. And this is Bale. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Marcelo. Gullit. Hazard. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Yaya Toure. Now it's Cruyff. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Alvarez. Driving on and making good... Alvarez! Magnificent! A finish of true class! And they get themselves in front! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Birmingham Legion have their lead. Gets a good foot in there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Messi. Alvarez is onto this. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bullet. Birmingham Legion looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Azar. And this is Cruyff. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be...
Oh, shooting chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Vieira picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Alvarez. And this is Messi. He's in a great position here. Yeah. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Bale. Pass somewhat off target. That's a sharp pass. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's burst through. Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. That's the end of the first 45. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Birmingham Legion ahead by just the odd goal in three. It is 2-1 at the interval.
Outside the stadium gate, kindly remove it as it is about to be towed away. Substitutions taking place.
Away we go again. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, super find. That's the keeper's ball. And the return pass. Now it's Eto'o. Hazard. Now it's Eto'o. And he welcomes it in. Oh, great leap! He's got a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Valverde pinches it off him. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Alvarez looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Varane cuts out the pass. Valverde looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Totti. Now he's running away. There's the shot! And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Messi. Desailly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Totti receives it in a wide position. Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Vieira. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. It's Totti! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're back in front. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 9.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? So what can they make of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Number 11.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Didier Drogba. Number 13, Joshua Kimmich. Number 14, Conte. Number 16, Carlsen. Substitution.
Ball's gone out of play. Ah, he's given it away. And he's managed to get free. Steaming on Drogba! Well now, oh, what has happened here? And again! And there's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got...
Oh, he's on his own! Great chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rijkaard getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Neymar looking to play him in. Oh, no joy this time. Can he finish? Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
A great scorer of goals, and of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think they best sum up what he could muster on a consistent basis.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now this could be a chance. Big chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Birmingham Legion finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Totti. And he's there to belt it away. Costa Curta. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Valverde. Messi is onto this. Messi! That is decidedly lacking.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And here's Alvarez. A nice sequence of passes, this. He'll try from distance. Oh, crossbar! And that should get the job done. And smartly reclaimed. Pass somewhat off target.
Birmingham really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, this is... takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Birmingham Legion with the corner, they're first. Messi plays it short. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rummenigge. And it's Tonali. And he shoots! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Messi had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Now it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. And the finish! And he's stuck it away. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Alvarez. No, he's seen through all of that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Van Basten. Rijkaard. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. He's a sharp little ball here. Davids. Totti. Rummenigge gets a good foot in there. Now, can they get him away? Nicely spread. And he plays one through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Alvarez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Knocks it out wide. Plays the return pass. Rijkaard. Albert Ferrer does really well to win the ball there. Opts for safety. And this is Messi. Totti. There's the shot! It's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Foot in. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy.
Today to please take
and we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Birmingham Legion are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1.
Substitution for Israel, number 5, Messi.
We're on the move again.
Coming on to replace him is number 13.
He's had it taken off him.
Francesco Totti.
What a delightful ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Van Basten. Totti! Costa Curta trying to keep this in. Pressing high and with purpose. And he's intervened well there. Great vision.
That's going in strongly.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Courtois sends that a long way. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Maldini cuts out the pass. Picked out brilliant, and Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's Valverde. Rijkaard. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's played it in low. Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rijkaard. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to pass it through. Oh, important interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is... Well,
takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Israel, number 8.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
On the field is Vinicius Junior. Substitution in progress.
Drogba with the clearance. Not the most accurate pass. Maldini threads one in. That's an excellent interception. Davids, lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to play it through. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, it's come loose! And it's Totti. And he's quick to return it.
Israel really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's being shifted off it. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Totti. Totti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Birmingham Legion needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odd
could be danger here. Totti. Conte, the man synonymous with solidity. That's an imaginative pass. Howson gets across to intercept that. Now it's Neymar. Now what about a counter-attack? Conte, he is through here. And it's played in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Birmingham nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Here's Van Basten. Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction. And enough.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Well, 2025 was, of course, the year the Parisians finally realised their dream of becoming European champions. So many times in the past they tried and failed by expensively recruiting the fanciest names in the game. But then they showed faith in one Ousmane Dembele.
Yeah, and I think you can say the team was built around him, Peter.
Alvarez! He scored! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Santos are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Messi. Saliba gets over and intercepts. That's a sharp pass. And the counter is on. Nicely weighted ball. Pass is just off target. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Birmingham Legion leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Rummenigge. Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Plays the return pass. He's found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Davids does really well to win the ball there. Well, played right into his path. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now this could be a chance. And a shot! And that's a good finish. Santos are all square. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Van der Ven makes the interception. And it's Messi. Thuram. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Out towards the flank. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Totti. That's an imaginative pass. And here's Alvarez. Well read, nice interception. Goes long and straight. Messi. Oh, good read. Now there's a fine ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's good play. Right card, concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Always going over the top.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Desai picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Messi. Messi makes a dash for it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is lovely. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Totti. It's a sweeping cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Messi. And he's found the way past. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Alvarez.
Oh, really well played.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Short changes him with that pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shot a goal! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Valverde. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half is up and running. Looking to play it, shapes to shoot! Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Santos leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's a searching pass. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tonali. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Valverde. Oh, they can break here. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Totti. He's shifting through the gears here. Czech claims it without any fuss.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Desai, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He has found the way through, and that's been drilled in, and he's heaved it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's on it, can he get away? And Messi! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Well taken goal. has well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kimmich. And he cuts out the supply.
Birmingham clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's being shifted off it. Nesta calmly anticipates. Kimmich. And it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Bale. Oh, it's Dembele. Tries to pass it through. Dembele is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And this is Bale. Into the last 5 minutes. And this is Messi. Real chance! It's a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Dembele has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
3 minutes at a time.
And the number on the board is 3. Messi. Now it's Bale. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the referee brings it to a close. Birmingham Legion have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Just a quick announcement.
Drogba taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam. The club that unites this city. The club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. So we're very... Alvarez! Magnificent from Alvarez! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The ideal start.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Ajax finding themselves unexpectedly... Chance! And it's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in it,
It's Drogba! And yes, it's there! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Totti. And here's Alvarez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aims beyond the defence. Alvarez running with intent. He has a... Totti! It is a fantastic goal! A finish right from the top draw! And this is getting better and better. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Totti, there he goes, motoring forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Saliba, passing is crisp and sharp. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Neymar. Neymar gets on his bike and on the move. Tonali conjures time and space where few can. Totti. Ball played for Rijkaard. Now it's Drogba. Totti. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Alvarez. Tonali. And here's Totti. Lampard gets a foot in here. It's run loose here. Mbappe has created one goal already. And they can counter here. Looking to play him in. And it's been played through. Lampard! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And it's Valverde. And this is Messi. Messi takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ajax do have a chance to counter here. Lampard. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Tonali. Now it's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Totti. In with the challenge. Knocks it into space. Chance for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Birmingham Legion visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Now it's Mbappe. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And here's Alvarez. Totti. Totti was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rijkaard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Drogba. Lampard. Oh, this is a terrific run. Rijkaard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Totti. And here's Totti. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
And just a quick reminder to
Birmingham Legion leading by 3, and normally that would do, and some. But this feels like no ordinary game.
Substitution for Ajax, number 21.
So right back into the action.
Coming on to replace him is number 17.
Gusto.
Birmingham clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Totti.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Juve. Lampard. Birmingham Legion can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now, can they get him away? Totti. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Real chance! And there's a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have...
And Messi!
Birmingham are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Tonali. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Neymar. Baresi. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's having a go! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
The attendance for this match was
Nicely aimed pass. Now he's running away. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort. You have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. He is just caressing the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Timber. Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tonali. Alvarez is having the time of his life here. Lampard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rijkaard was in no mood for any of that. And it's Messi. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Lampard. And that's been intercepted. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, shooting chance! Against the crossbar. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Birmingham really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Totti. Oh, easy pickings there. Tonali. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. Lampard. And it's Totti. Totti going forward. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Saliba gets across to intercept that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Lampard. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Timber. Oh, good-looking ball. Rijkaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Saliba. Now Timber. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Totti. The final 5 minutes. And it's Totti. And he's being shifted off it. Totti. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision. Oh, what a ball! Rijkaard. Totti.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Totti.
There
And
will
here's
be 1
Messi.
minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And here's it's Totti! Oh, it's a goal! And that will be the final act. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsation. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
Now, can they get him away? And he's running through, and a chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Al-Khaldia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Lovely feet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Silvestre just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now the ball's gone astray. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. Pinches it off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Alvarez! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Good take, and is he in? Neither side yet able to find the net. And this is Neymar. He's found a way through. Oh, the ball's come loose here, and again! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Oh, he's shot a goal! There it is! So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Messi. Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass. Birmingham Legion have reclaimed it. And this is Messi. That's a throw. Valverde bops him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Lovely pass, but can he get... And Messi! It's off target and by quite a way. Now it's Messi.
Birmingham are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them better.
Shoots! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, what has happened here? Quansah, Dembele is herring after that one. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Totti. Threads one in. Oh, shooting chance! And that has been cleared. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi, decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Quansah did well to stay calm there. Quansah did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well read, nice interception. Messi, not the most accurate pass. Now Tonali. And here's Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neymar. And he's managed to gift it back.
2 added minutes has been
Aimed beyond
indicated.
the defence. And here's Neymar. Gets a good foot in there. Valverde. Gusto. It's a promising position. Takes a shot. That is some save from De Gea. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Birmingham will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. This isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're into the second 45. Messi, Lookman! Lookman! Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's got away. That's tidy. Good read, needed to be. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. Alba is having a shot! Cafu. Messi. Oh, it's Dembele. That has been cut short. And here's Messi. Messi makes a dash for it. Messi driving forwards. Lisandro Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cafu. Lookman. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Al-Khaldia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've...
Oh, John, surely! And that's a sharp finish. And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Birmingham are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Francesco Totti.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Lucas Moura.
Number 7,
Ronaldinho.
Lucas Moura.
Esteval.
Number 69, Didier Drogba.
And it's Lamina,
Number 13,
looking for the run.
Joshua Kimmich. Number 14, Conte.
And he thumps it clear.
16, Alsen.
He's there to retrieve it.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Ronaldinho. And he is dashing away. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Conte. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Messi. Drogba, and he's in on goal. Oh, right place, right time. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. Silvestre gets a foot in here. Alcaldía have the chance to go the other way. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's heaved it away. Rijkaard has a look and plays it forward. Looking to play him in. It's Dembele! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played.
Birmingham clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Impressive jump. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Lamina. Now that's well seen too. And here's Messi. Gerrard. Ronaldinho. Gerrard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Messi. Messi powering forward here. He's picked his way through. Conte!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Kimmich with a definite foul there.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Chance for a shot! Ronaldinho. Oh, that's neat. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Big chance! He's got a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left. Lucas Moura! And that will be it. Birmingham Legion have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Birmingham Legion have done it. There are people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Birmingham really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result. And congratulations to them.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Birmingham Legion finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shot a goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
This is Totti. And it's Diaz. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. Now that's well seen too. Maldini. Brahim Diaz. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Messi. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee's given a throw. Seedorf. Bruno Fernandes. Zanetti calmly anticipates.
Birmingham really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's an excellent interception. Messi. And it's Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, terrible pass. He is through here. Messi! And that is wildly off target. Seedorf. Oh, it's Dembele. Solar. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Valverde. Oh, that's well spotted. Zola. Oh, good ball! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's Dembele! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Borussia Dortmund have got it back, and they'll have Dembele! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first. Zola with the short one. That pass isn't the best. Birmingham Legion have the chance to go the other way. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Birmingham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll...
And Messi! And that's a tidy finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Birmingham Legion restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Valverde. Now it's Alvarez. Birmingham Legion disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Looking to play him in. Now it's Messi. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Van der Ven attempts a clearance. Brahim Diaz. Nice interception, well timed. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a key interception. And he cuts out the supply. Seedorf. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Tries one from range. That was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Added minutes has been indicated.
Good ball, good take. Zanetti does well to get it back. Looking for options for movement. And he's got the beat. And the shot! Zanetti. And here's Totti. Tries a shot! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that is all they have time for. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy.
Please make sure to
And
watch
we are
the
up
screen
to the
for
break.
information
Oh, what a half,
bulletin from
Peter.
the regional
What a
police
half. It
department.
really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Birmingham Legion ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. Down to business again. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
What a throw in. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, shoot! Zola! World class from Zola! About as smooth as it gets. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Borussia Dortmund drag themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly...
Could be danger here. Zola. Bruno Fernandes. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Totti looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Substitutions taking place.
Birmingham Legion can now introduce the first of their substitutes. This is Dembele. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's having a good look here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Zola! Gianfranco Zola! Sheer football poetry! A finish right from the top draw! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made...
It's Adriano! Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Oh, I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been...
Adriano! Loose ball, and it's come back out to him. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Bruno Fernandes is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Birmingham Legion are looking to go forward now. Adriano. And no, that was never going to make it. Lucas Moura. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the through ball. He's in. Goes for a shot!
Lucas Moura really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Lucas Moura. And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Time then for the first
22,
substitution of the game.
Brahim Diaz. Number 4, Cannavaro. Coming on the field, number 10, Messi. Number 15, Pepe.
Not the most convincing of passes. Kimmich. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Adriano. Zanetti. Oh, cracking ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Bruno Fernandes. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked again.
And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Driving on and making good progress. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Chance for a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Seedorf, number 26, Nesta, number 23, Sola.
David Villa, bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Number 2, Gabriel, number 19.
Now it's Villa. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Dembele. Adriano, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Schneider has it in a wide position. It's a threat. Shapes to shoot! Howson getting this one clear. Big chance! And that was too close for comfort.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. David Villa. And here's Messi. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance, surely! And no mistake. With so little time left, grandstand finish. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Birmingham Legion give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And he was quick to react. Can he get on the end of this? Now he's off and running. David Villa. And the Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
I'd like to
Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but my goodness me, despite all of that, he's priceless to any team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living proof of the benefit.
Alvarez! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's managed to gift it back. Dani Olmo. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Davids. And here's Messi. And it's made its way to him. Cafu. Dani Olmo. Rivaldo. Gusto. Now it's Alvarez. Goes for a shot! Oh no, what has happened here? Well, that defending is unapologetically... Oh no, this does not look good! Big chance! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Rivaldo. Cafu. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Zanetti calmly anticipates. Dani Olmo. That looks a cracking ball.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Zanetti crosses.
That's good defensive concentration.
And he's there to retrieve it. Totti. So what can they make of this? He's in, must be! Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Iniesta.
Birmingham couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
A lot of space ahead of him. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi, he has a look out. Dani Olmo. Castolo. That is good alertness. Somewhat off target. Zanetti. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's fabulous. No, he's just misjudged that one. Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. De Gea claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Birmingham clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Tonali. Now it's Alvarez. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Birmingham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tonali. That is good strength. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, distance doesn't dissuade him. He has the requisite power.
Totti goes short. Now it's Totti. And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
A case now of complete control. And this is Totti. Iniesta. And that is the end of the first half. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Birmingham Legion are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So, into the second half. This looks promising. Some resolute defending there. Tonali. And it's Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Looking tidy in possession here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pass is short and sharp. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rivaldo. Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Iniesta. And Rivaldo. Now this could be a chance. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Messi. And he's got the beating of his man. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Alvarez.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Save from De Gea. And somehow he kept it out. Birmingham Legion have their second corner now.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Francesco Totti. Number 9, Alvarez. Number 88, Federico Valverde. Number 37, Van der Ven. Coming on the field, number 7,
Subiendo with a short one.
Number 69,
Delivers the ball.
Didier Drogba. Number 27,
This and the shot! And that's a sharp finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Birmingham Legion are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Drogba. Little pass back. Serginho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a good spell of possession. It's Drogba! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Birmingham Legion have their third corner. Serginho plays it short. Quick look, then plays it in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard has given away a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Birmingham Legion perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Drogba. And it's Lucas Moura. Drogba. Can he finish? It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Messi, and he's picked out the run. He's being urged to shoot. He has found the way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for it. And the shot! And again! And it's in! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Drogba! And there's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Manchester United appear determined to play through the middle again. And
It's Rivaldo! And a neat finish. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
At least that has given their people something to smile about.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Serginho. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. He leaps for it! And that's wide.
Zanetti.
He's had a shot! And he hits the net! And that for him is goal number 10.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Not the most accurate pass. And time is up. Birmingham Legion pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Drogba, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Messi! From another planet! What a perfect way to spark the game. The perfect statement of intent, the perfect timing, and the perfect finish.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Al Hilal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Totti. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink.
Messi! Chiellini. That could spell trouble. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Robson. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shot and a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And now the breakaway. And this is Puskas! That was superb goalkeeping.
Puskas actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Costa Curta. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Totti. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Alvarez. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! Silvestre gets it clear. He's found a way through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kimmich was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, takes a shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought...
He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Totti. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Messi. That's good play. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Messi. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So, having trailed, to lead. The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And the pass is intercepted. Lobbed in behind. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Messi. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Now it's Totti. He's having a hit! Brilliant by Totti! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So again, we have parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Totti really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Alvarez. Messi. And Silvestre. Puskas. Darren Fletcher plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Alvarez. That's good running with the ball. Howson does well not to be outdone there. And that interception was most necessary. Tries one from range!
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Kimmich. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. And this is Puskas. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Totti. And here's Alvarez. Oh, well played. Deftly away. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. And that's the second half started.
Birmingham have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Rijkaard. Now it's Totti. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Totti. Well read, nice interception. Darren Fletcher. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Al Hilal have it back and can go again. Howson is always looking to break lines. Costa Curta. Oh, can he get onto this? Alvarez charging forward. Alvarez!
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Francesco Totti.
Gusto.
Number 9,
Gusto. There's the header! And he hits the net. And the comeback is complete. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Number 10,
Birmingham Legion have their lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Al Hilal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's Drogba! It's hit the upright. And that is well cleared. Pinches it off him. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. They've got to be quick to recover this. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Al Hilal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Birmingham Legion needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Drogba! That's going to go a long way. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. That's a sharp pass. And here's Lucas Moura. It's a good run he's making out on the left. He has found the way through. And he's gone long. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Drogba.
Birmingham clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now, can they get him away? Totti. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. He might be in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's a cute ball. Great ball if he can get there. On net. Oh, shooting chance! It's fallen kindly here. And no mistake. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, good ball. And this is Lucas Moura. Ah, such a clever touch. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Drogba. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. He's shifting through, and Messi! Oh, it rattles the bar. And that's it. They will have to shake on that. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. So things are underway. He's having a shot! And he's done it!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Birmingham are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery, the defence shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been caught on it here, and the shot! And no mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Simplicity itself.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely.
There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Forlan.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Davids. And here's Mbappe. Mateus, here's onto this. Mateus, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Alvarez. Can he get it through? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Totti showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. Alvarez. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pinches it off him. Robertson. And this is Forlan.
Botafogo definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Messi. Oh, he's burst. Chance, surely! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Birmingham Legion with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Tonali. Messi. And he shoots! They are queuing up to have a go here. It's their second corner of the game. Totti plays it short. Has a look and plays it forward. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Alvarez. Is there any support? He's had a shot! Chance again? No. So, third corner of the game. Totti goes short. Skip. And the shot! And it's in! And again they hit the front. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Birmingham Legion heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Davids. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Forlan. Tonali. And here's Alvarez. Thinks about the shot. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Just eases him off the ball. Dani Olmo. And here's Alvarez. Oh, sweet feet. Dani Olmo. Botafogo do have a chance to counter here. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Hello, everybody, and please
No,
join
well,
me in
the
wishing
pickings
a happy
certainly have
wedding
been rich in this
anniversary
first
for one of
half.
our fan club
Well, it's a
members.
lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Birmingham Legion are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Messi. Rijkaard. Maldini is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And he's got away from it. Real chance! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And now he has 2. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling.
Messi! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Alvarez. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's gone loose.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Can he get away here? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Messi is standing over this one. Messi!
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
Gusto makes the interception. And here's Messi. He's being urged to shoot. Takes a shot! No, not quite. And they're quick to get it back. Looking for options for movement. Messi is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good ball, good take. Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Zanetti. Rijkaard. And here's Totti. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Forlan. Botafogo, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And here's Alvarez. Totti. Maldini. This is a promising build-up. Now this could be a chance. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. Valverde. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Dani Olmo. Pass is coming off in quick succession. It's full on!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, that's a key interception. Donnarumma. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Totti. Mateus. Davids. And it's made its way to him. And he's picked out the run. And he will tries a shot! Rijkaard. Totti. Rijkaard. Dani Olmo. And it's Rijkaard. Engages and forces him off the ball. That is good alertness. Now it's Forlan. This looks promising. That has been cut short.
2 added minutes has been
Confirmation
indicated.
that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Dani Olmo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that's a chance! Goal! They're back within reach! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there.
And that's it. Birmingham Legion are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And no, he's seen through all of that. And here's Totti. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's bustling through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, and it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tonali is fouled. Now it's Totti. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De Jong. Oh, this is a very good run. And here's Neymar.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's intervened well there. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Iniesta. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Iniesta. And this is Neymar. And this is Iniesta. Now it's Totti, and the through ball. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Now it's Iniesta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Closing in on goal. Totti! And that was probably asking just too much. Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard. And here's Totti. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Again, a brilliant save.
Totti really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Valverde. Now it's Messi. Alvarez. And he's found a way past. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last. Totti! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's quick to get rid. Rijkaard. Boca Juniors have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Rijkaard. For Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Costa Curta with the foul. Rijkaard. What a throw in. Maldini. And it's De Jong. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Messi. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just been... Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Birmingham Legion have taken the lead.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Oh, well played. Rijkaard. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, he's burst through. Now it's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Takes a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Alvarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Looking for options for movement. And here's Totti. Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gives it back. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. He's having a good look here.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsals make him see these situations.
Messi! And the ball's come loose here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
He's found a way past. Neymar ploughing through the middle. Xavi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And they can counter here. Xavi makes a dash for it. And this is Messi. Now there's... Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And he's there to clear it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Shot could be on. And he's only too happy to take that back. Birmingham Legion are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. And the shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Kessié. Is there any support? He tries a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Mbappe is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 66.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Se está realizando un cambio.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Birmingham clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Chance! No way through there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Birmingham Legion leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. It's a really well-measured ball. Saliba is there to clear. And that's been won straight back. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And this is Messi.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's on it, can he get away? Xavi. Neymar. Messi. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Messi purring through the gears. Neymar. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Birmingham Legion have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough.